is making me laugh. Hey, we got one more real fantastic comic for you tonight. Give it up for the fabulous, the hilarious Lou Ferrighoe, everybody!
Man, Henry, I'm gonna miss those damn handshakes. Also, I don't know if y'all have been following Henry's Instagram stories or Donnie's Facebook stories, but I've been seeing a lot of shirtless wall push-ups, okay, is all I gotta say. So those are two people to follow if you want to see lots of shirtless push-ups. That are actually, like, good, okay, like, they're quality. Alright, which one did I want to start with? Cool, yeah, I'll start with that one. So I was hanging out with somebody in this, like, stairwell because they were smoking a cigarette and we were trying to get away from the smoke. And so, like, she's smoking and this guy comes up and he's just like, you could tell he was heading for that stairwell when he got there, and then saw us and was like, oh, you know, and he's like, oh, hey, what are you guys up to? And we're like, oh, just hanging out. You know, he's like, oh, cool, because I think he was, like, expecting us to be like, oh, we're smoking weed or something. So we're like, oh, can I get a hit or whatever? And he's like, so how do you guys know about this place? And we literally were just chilling in the stairwell because it was down the alley and it's raining. And he's like, cool. But now I, like, kind of want to know, like, what he's going to the stairwell for. But then I also probably don't. But in my mind, I'm like, but what if there's, like, this secret, like, gambling that's happening with, like, mediocre games, like there's, like, playing jacks in Moncala for money. I'm getting really excited about it. It's probably not what's happening, it's what I wish would happen. I told a joke once about how I, like, have these weird fantasy relationships that I come up with when I, like, meet people that I like, and then I'm like, oh, this is the future we could have together. Well, did that again recently and had to laugh at myself because I came up with I'll just get there. So this person, you know, I've told you all about my tattoo artist that I have a crush on. No, nothing new there. But I follow them and I look at their stories and they're always, like, posting the best stories where, like, they're like, oh, I just made some cinnamon rolls, or just chilling with my new cozy socks and my cats, or, like, watching a movie. And so I'm like, man, I want to be there just, like, eating cinnamon rolls, playing with cats and watching movies. But they also like fishing, and, like, I love fishing, but I don't eat fish, so I feel bad. Like, even catch and release, I'd feel bad. So I'm like, how can I catch and release without feeling like I'm pointlessly injuring these fish? And so it's like, fish jewelry. I'm gonna start catching and releasing, but I'll give them, like, fish jewelry when I take the hook out, so it's like I'm just piercing them. So it's not completely pointless. And I was telling my friend about this, and she was just like, man, there's gonna be a lot of fish porn on the internet. And I'm like, damn, you're right, because there's just gonna be guys that are like, oh, is that a Monroe? Oh, shit. But it's just, like, mostly for people that, like, want big titty goth girlfriends and can't find them. Last thing I'll leave you on, it's kind of involved, so I'm sorry about that. It's weird being an adult that loves, like, cotton candy flavored things. Like, it's really, people at families at Baskin and Robin hate me when they're, like, waiting to get samples, but I'm, like, asking for 3 scoops of cotton candy and a waffle cone. And their kids are looking at me really weird. Because they're like, Mom, why is she getting cotton candy? Because they're like, that's not an adult flavor. But then I'm like, I try to even it out by adding Rocky Road, and that's not really any better. But I was talking to someone about how I'm, like, that aunt friend, right? Like, all of my friends have kids, and I'm probably not going to have any. So, like, they'll be having issues with their kids, and then I'll be like, you know, your mom just wants the best for you. Like, let's go do some puzzles or whatever. But, like, then me having those snacks isn't going to be weird. Like, for other adults, I'll just, like, instead of seeming like a really sad adult, I'll just seem like a really responsible aunt friend that always has snacks for their kids. But that backfired on me the other day when I had a pudding pudding cup in my pocket, and I forgot, and I had my my jacket on the floor, and then I stepped on it, and then I had a pocket full of chocolate pudding, which I still tried to eat out of my pocket anyway. It was a proud moment. Yeah, I had one more thing, but I'll just do it next week, so show up next week if you want to hear my story about Taco Bell fries.
Ferrighoe, everybody! Thank you for depressing us all with your horrible pudding story.